Michael Cohen in recent months. You hear MJ Carrascanel there saying Michael Cohen feeling free, out from under the thumb, if you will, of Donald Trump. However, as we've been discussing, there are congressional committees that want to talk to him. There's the possibility the Southern District of New York will come back to him for more information. And there's the likelihood, if not certainty, the Office of the Special Counsel will continue to talk to Michael Cohen. What else do we know? Where could this be heading, if you will?
Look, John, even though this day is over and we saw Michael Cohen and his family driving away in that car, the Michael Cohen story is far, far from over, and I think, in fact, could just be beginning. He has made it very, very clear that he intends to continue cooperating with investigators. And last week we sort of found out the broad strokes of how Michael Cohen has been cooperating, including sharing with Special Counsel Robert Mueller's office conversations that he had with people close to the White House, conversations that he had with people at the Trump Organization. And just think ahead to the few months that Michael Cohen has ahead of him, right? He is now going home where he is going to wait for a little less than 3 months to report to prison on March 6th. That is a lot of time for Michael Cohen to be sitting at home sort of stewing over what is to come and what has come to him, right? It is clear from both today and our reporting over the months that Michael Cohen has come to the conclusion that Donald Trump was the mastermind in all of this, that he was the puppeteer and Michael Cohen was simply the puppet. And now he is going to go home anticipating this 3-year sentence, while he clearly feels like this was actually more Donald Trump's fault, even though Michael Cohen acknowledges that he had responsibility and he played a role in all of this. He feels like he is in this position because of his former boss. So if he is cooperating with this sort of mindset, just imagine the things that he might be more open and willing to say to investigators. The other thing that I think is worth thinking about is the fact that Michael Cohen has been relatively quiet ever since we found out about his legal troubles and that FBI raid back in April because of the constraints of the ongoing investigations. He didn't want to put himself in more legal jeopardy. Now that the sentencing has happened, he sort of has nothing more to lose, or he might see things that way. You might see a Michael Cohen who is more unleashed. We may even see him feeling more free to do media and do more interviews with a reporter, something he really has not been doing as these things have been working its way through the court system. And the response that might encourage from the president himself when he looks up on the TV and potentially sees Michael Cohen talking about all of this, that might have the effect of making Donald Trump even more angry than he already is. So all of these things culminating together into what could be an even more dramatic couple of months as Michael Cohen, as he awaits his jail sentence and report to prison on March 6th, continues to cooperate and is willing to continue talking to investigators. John.
For 2 of those months, MJ, before he goes to prison, the Democrats will be in control of the House. So we may see Mr. Cohen on this end of the Acela corridor. Again, we're going to take a quick break. Michael Cohen sentenced to 3 years in prison, beginning to get some reaction from Capitol Hill, waiting to see if there's any reaction from the President of the United States and his aides at the White House as well, in addition to the President's legal team. Stay with our breaking news coverage. We'll be right back.